Welcome back, my little buddies. Today, we're going to see who strikes first or gets struck. Let's check out our hero's comeback. She easily defeated the two, and as she glanced at the squad cars outside, Nissen was already planning a brilliant escape. Nissen kicked off like he was in an obstacle course, leaping over tall walls, while the squad cars chased after him, panting like dogs. She leaped into an abandoned garage like a track champion, quickly ditching the stolen gun, quietly preparing to greet the FBI warm visit. She crawled under the car like a spy, landing in a basement that smelled like a rotten egg factory. The FBI barged in, looking utterly confused, while Nissen twisted her face in the stinky pipes, vowing to take revenge on the heavens. Once she managed to escape, her first mission was to call her daughter, carrying all her worries. "Don't worry, Mommy will uncover. No matter what others say," she firmly told her daughter never to believe. "By the way, here comes my assistant, Charles." Detective Torres spotted the secret by the car, knowing this fugitive was no fool in a battle of wits. He rushed to his stepfather's, found Mills nearly crying, and hastily comforted. "Your dad's no villain, he just wants what's best." Stuart casually mentioned Nissen single-handedly taking down a gang, making Torres realize she was a dangerous woman who cared for her daughter. Torres sifted through Nissen's files and found out she practically had a cheat code in her youth, enlisting like she wasn't even born yet. With no records, the suspect's background was like a missing person's, leaving Torres wondering if she was a ghost. The only clue was her daughter, who was hot on her trail, giving Torres a spark of worry about the unknown. Nissen arrived at her secret base, her eyes sparkling. "Welcome to my workshop. You're always invited." She resembled a mechanic, assembling firearms swiftly, as if prepping for an opening night party. She found her ex-wife's sports car, determined to uncover her past, especially the white strands. In the surveillance room, Nissen scrolled footage frame by frame like a movie, when sirens suddenly blared, making his heart pound. Noticing time was running out, she quickly spotted her ex-wife getting kidnapped on screen, wanting to shout "look," but kept it zipped. Two officers suddenly appeared, guns drawn, demanding her to surrender, but she was as calm as a cucumber, leaving them speechless. Determined to identify the kidnappers, she feigned innocence and raised her hands, unknowingly causing the opponents to let their guard down. Feeling cheerful, she called Torres with good news, thinking she was making a huge breakthrough, oblivious to the looming crisis. On the highway, Nissen pulled out all the stops, starting by pulling a small metal piece from her sleeve. Hey, truly a hero in action. Like a ninja, she swiftly took out the driver, revving up, and headed for the unknown adventure. The car shot forward like a rabbit, speeding down the lane, weaving through police cars chasing after her with extreme agility. Suddenly, out of the blue, a truck came speeding in, and with a swift maneuver, Nissen deftly evaded, vanishing into the turmoil like smoke. With a sigh of relief, she escaped the scene and borrowed a cop's walkie-talkie and phone. "Bye-bye, police squad." Soon, she drove a police car in a cat and mouse chase across the city. Seeing the road blocked ahead, she drove straight into the U-shaped parking lot, caught in the fierce chase, with no turning back. At that moment, the data transmission was complete. She boldly drove the car into the elevator shaft, sparks flying as she descended. After the quick escape, Nissen called Torres, professing her innocence, yet at that moment, hundreds of eyes were watching her. She asked Torres for 2 days to reveal the truth, but he insisted. Only a judge could decide her fate. Fuming after hearing this, she tossed her phone aside, leaving no chance for the police to track her like a royal decree. When Nissen returned to her secret base, her buddy Sam had been waiting like a delivery guy with a package in hand. As for the upcoming funeral, Sam could only plead for help, his mood slightly heavy. Police set up surveillance near the cemetery. Sam, like a spy, foiled their plan. He hugged Mills, conveying the message, "Dad will reach out to you," and the next second, chuckled like a child. Mills felt a wave of anticipation, as if waiting for an invisible gift, with a smile plastered on her face. She knew it was her father's code, drank it all without hesitation, tossed the bottle, and left the store. The officers reported on Mills' every move almost word for word, and Torres sensed something was off. Arriving at the store, the owner said the girl came daily, but drank here today. Torres spotted the discarded bottle and felt something was off, quickly dialing the emergency line. At that moment, Mills suddenly felt queasy in class and rushed to the restroom. Nissen appeared, covering her daughter's mouth, stealthily leading her to a stall like a scene from a movie. She swiftly removed the listening device from her daughter, carefully wrapping it as if preparing a shield for her precious gem. The rare reunion was filled with joy, yet sore lingered as Nissen unexpectedly got the stunning news her daughter is pregnant. She had wanted to share this secret with Dad for ages, but the timing never felt right. Now, she didn't know who to confide in. Nissen felt both joy and worry, thinking to herself, I'm going to be a grandpa. This is hilariously unexpected. Yet this wasn't the moment for such talk. She warned her daughter to stay cautious, promising to find the truth and avenge her mother. Mills mentioned the bodyguards surrounding her, and just then the police rushed into the school, ready to make an